All right, today I'm going to show you guys an evil blitz that you should be using in Madden 24, regardless if you're good or not, okay? I've seen pro players run this scheme, the cover one scheme, however we're going to run the man blitz, but this defense right here can put in work against the pass, man, and it really makes people nervous. Drop a like before we get into it, subscribe, become members. Full scheme breakdowns, the championship stuff is in the members area. You can't miss it if you're taking this game serious. If you want to go on high win streaks, with my schemes, we're what, 23-0 in regs. Now regs this year isn't as tough as Ultimate Team for some reason. I don't know why. Either or, we're 23-0. We're beating people with better, really good records that have been already have like 1,000 games in. You know what I'm saying? So trust me when I tell you. Now this is the Jets defensive playbook, and we need to make some personnel adjustments. First thing is the linebackers from the middle have to come out. We need Hamlin here, and we're gonna go ahead and put Rap here. So safety's in this position, and then your outside, you'll see right here, I have a right end, right? We can't really have a right end on the outside. It's gonna have to be linebackers, okay? So remember, we wanna find our fastest linebackers to put them on the outside. So we come over here to the depth chart, and we'll go to our outside linebackers, which is the right outside linebacker, left outside linebacker, and we're looking for speed. So we have Willems, we have Milano at 86. We could use him, and we can use Dodson. You see Dodson down here, bro? Dodson is probably the move with a pretty decent acceleration, and we want them coming off the line. So Dodson and Milano is who we're going to put in this position. So remember that. Remember that it is speed. We can go ahead and go Milano, and then we can go, where's Dodson at? Right there. Now we have some really good speed on the outside. As far as coaching adjustments, man, we're going to leave this off. We're going to leave our cornerback matchups to speed. If you're in the red zone, turn this to height, okay? If you're in the red zone. But right now, let's go ahead and put it on speed right there. And we're going to pick the mid blitz 0. The nickel double mug. This play, it keeps people off balance, man. 100% keeps people off balance. We'll run the mesh spot. And all you really have to do, you don't really need to make any defensive adjustments. As far as adjustments wise, bro, you can come out stock with this play. However, you need to identify the guy that's on the running back because he's your assignment. All right, now, like I said in the beginning, there were pro players running the nickel scheme, but under the cover one because they could send the blitz the same way, but still have some zone coverage over the top. And then you can, I'll show you guys in a little bit some adjustments that people make. But as soon as we snap the ball, you'll notice a bunch of glitchy stuff happens on the defense. The offensive line and the defense. A lot of people will come in, or one will come in. You just see we have speed because we put those guys in those positions to put in work. So again, it's not only going to be him that comes off, it's going to be random, and sometimes you'll get 3 people because the line glitches out and it's just a buggy mess this game. So again, right here, you see now it's 3. I'll show you guys what's happening in instant replay. For some odd reason, this blitz is insane. I'm surprised people aren't using it more, but this is better than the nickel blitz 0 from the nickel 0 from 3-3. But look at this. Look at this. You'll get that effect right there. So it's like 2, maybe 3. Sometimes it's, well, 3 is the most I've seen, but you look at this. It's just failed blocking. Everybody comes in. You're going to force your opponent to have to block a running back or make a quick read. So if you think it slants, you want to go ahead and take your wire triangle, right stick to the inside. So these guys actually play the inside, and you can actually bring these guys down into the inside if you think it slants, bro. Okay. Don't forget, you can grab these guys and move them yourself. But again, here we go. Boom. Right off the damn, bro, this guy was zooming. Bro, he was zooming into, like, he had a speed boost. Straight off the line, son. Like, what? He's off the line screaming like that. I'm telling you guys, this blitz right here is phenomenal. Now, this isn't the only formation it works on. It works on everything. Like I said, they're going to have to block their running back, and then I'll show you what to do. And now it's 2 different guys. It's the edge guy, right? And the end or the DT coming from the left side. Now, let's try this against a different formation. Let's do it against play action because I feel like you guys need to learn how to attack the play action. So let's look for, do they have play action here? A decent one? Not good enough. Let's go with, not good enough either. PA read. Okay, let's go PA read. What we're going to do, we'll identify the running back. We're going to play on this side, and then we're going to go ahead and pass commit. RB or R1, right stick up for pass commit, okay? Because if you do this and he passes the ball or keeps the play action, these guys will go straight for the quarterback. Let's just see what happens. Boom. They go straight for the quarterback because we pass committed. If I do not pass commit, okay, I think they bite the running back for the most part, unless this defense is just that gangster, it doesn't matter. But if I don't pass commit, They go for the running back, and then he has time to roll out. We don't want him to have that time, so we pass commit. So RB, R1, right stick up for pass commit right there. And then we come here, and then we play the running back, and it is money. Okay, so you'll see these guys are just screaming, bro. They're gonna have to block their running back. Now, how does it do against the block running back? Pass blocking in itself gets really good when you block the running back yourself. This is why it's very important that you block your running back if you're getting screamed at, because you're going to need to. Let me come back over here and look for right here. You see the deep outs right here? Let's see what happens, okay? We're gonna go ahead and identify the guy that's on a running back. We're gonna play this way. We're gonna leave it stock. We can even pass commit, but like I said, it doesn't matter on this one. Boom, we see running back sitting still. And you'll notice that now we are in a position where, uh-oh, we better be careful. You know what I mean? We better be careful. So what do we do in this situation is the question. Well, you can sit back and wait and see what happens, but you'll see that these outs are gonna cook you. You can try to gain the leverage outside by pressing Y or triangle and then right stick to the outside and moving this guy down a little bit to the outside if you think an out route is going to beat you, okay? So you can do that and then try to play it this way and see that if your pass rush doesn't get there, who else can get there? You know what I'm saying? So right there, boom, that could have been a pick. But let's look what happened with our adjustment, just our adjustment and it's on its own. What happened to the left side? I moved him and I shaded him outside, and what happened? Now we got some pretty decent outside coverage, but it's still over the top. So don't forget, he could still get cooked on that side right there. Now, another problem with running this defense right here is that even if you take these guys and put them in clouds, right? They don't get there in time. So it doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter because they won't get there in time. The clouds are too far away to make a play on the ball. So this is where the defense is going to slow down. This is where it's not going to work. They block their running back, things like that. Now, what you can do is try to shift everybody left, crash them right, blitz yourself and attack if you think it's a blocked running back. So look like this, boom, and then hope that someone gets around, okay? But like I said, I'm showing you guys both sides where the weakness is to this defense and how to attack it. So these deep outs are going to be a perfect play and perfect situation for you to do this. Now, if they're attacking the outside, right, we could go ahead and we can run the Tampa 2, right, this way. We can shade over the top, blitz all linebackers. Now, remember, this guy turns into the deep half. We got to use the vert hook, and we want to be on the side of the receiver that can cook us on the seam route. You have the tight end, you have everybody else, but at least we'll have something right here on the middle of the field. You know what I mean? And now we're in a position to try to make a play to cover that. But like I said, apart from everything else, you're going to get cooked on the out route plays and blocked running backs with this defense. So you have to be careful. You can also, let's pick a different one. We have a different one. Let's go to Y off close. I don't see nothing that's blocked running back like a blocked running back. And your best bet is to use stock to block running backs from your playbook. I think. I mean, I could be completely wrong. But let's come back this one to trade open. Do we have a blocked running back in here? Yeah, sticking out right here. Now, sticking out is a good play to run against this defense anyway. But let's try to see what happens on this one right here. We'll go ahead and shade inside. We'll pass commit and leaving it stock just to see what we get away with. Boom. You'll see everybody's picked up. He's got someone over the top, but I wouldn't try that, son. I wouldn't try that. We're shading over the top. I shade over the top automatically while I triangle right stick up when I run this defense. That's just the way I do it. But you'll notice that we're not getting no type of pressure now. So we could try different things like QB containing and trying to get around the block. So you have to play with his defense. You'll see right there, the pressure is just insane. This guy's still trying to throw it. Don't know why, but he's throwing picks, baby. Remember to shade over the top when you're running this man defense. Never play underneath or you will get cooked, and you will. Now we could just QB contain, right? We don't have to pinch, press, do nothing. We could just QB contain, see what we get away with here, and it's still blocked. So like I said, this is where the defense suffers. If they're running an unblocked running back, then you have a better chance than playing against a blocked running back. So you'll have to move through your schemes depending on what your opponent's doing. This is why you have to adapt. So no longer will it be that defense you're using. Right now you're coming over to dollar against the blocked running back, and you have this in the Jets defensive playbook, the full scheme to this $3.2s in the members area. So take advantage, use the defense carefully, right? Know when to use it. No one is not going to work for you. If they don't block the running back, then it's an all-out war, bro. Keep running the damn defense until they do, and then you come back to the dollar when they block their running back. You get what I mean? That's the tendency you have to follow. Remember that. I try to throw a jewel in there for you guys to understand that you have to change your defense. You can't just stay in it. Drop a like. Love you guys, man. Peace.